Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw for Insider Travel Report, and I'm here with Corinne Capano, who's the Managing Director of the NoMad. And if you don't know the NoMad, you should. It's an incredible area of New York. It was where the NoMad Hotel was, but now it's the Ned. And we're going to talk about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Corinne, first of all, this is a reunion because we interviewed you for one of your former hotels, right?
Yes, thank you. And thank you for having me again for this interview.
You having me. This is your hotel. So you're my host, and I've spent a couple nights here, and it's just been amazing. I really like the hotel. I actually never stayed in the NoMad before, so I can't really have a comparison point. But let's talk a little bit about the history of this property, because it only's been the Ned for about 2 years now, right?
Yes, we opened in June of 2022 as a Ned NoMad. Okay. But before that, so let's start with the original. The building is built from 1903.
Oh, it's a gorgeous building.
Yes, it's a landmark building with its limestone facade and Beaux-Arts design. And it was used as offices before. Mm-hmm. The name as Johnston Building comes from the owner, Carolyn Johnston, mm-hmm. who was one of the first few women who owned a property. Back in those days, she was breaking barriers well ahead of her time. So then it was converted to NoMad Hotel, and then after that it was transformed to the Ned NoMad that we are.
And you've done a wonderful job. I know you've been working at it. NoMad, I went to the bar and the restaurant. Lucky enough to do a lot of things here. And again, one thing we'll talk about is that you can actually spend all night here going to restaurants and bars, and you never have to go out of the hotel, even though NoMad is an incredible region to go walking around, right?
It is. This neighborhood stretches from 23rd Street through the 30th, 7th Avenue to Madison. And I think it's like, we are in the epicenter of all the attractions. Restaurants, boutiques nearby, museums. We are walking distance to Empire State Building.
Yeah, in fact, you have views of Empire State Building. Exactly. Maybe not out of here, but we have a view of the Empire State Building.
At the rooftop, you can enjoy the views without, walking to get there. And we're a few steps away from the Madison Square Park. And NoMad neighborhood is it's short for North of Madison Square Park.
And this is really a hotbed now. We have the new Ritz-Carlton, the Virgin, New York. You've got a lot of hotels here, but none of like the boutique variety like yours. Is very different. Now talk a little bit about the Ned itself. What is the brand?
The brand is that we're here to curate an experience for our hotel guests, and it's also a private members club. The original Ned started in London in 2017. The Ned brand, the name, comes after the architect who designed it, mm-hmm. Sir Edward Lutyens, and his nickname was Ned. Mm-hmm. And it's a culinary experience, cultural experience. Our guests are coming from their intellectuals, creatives, innovators, and tastemakers that they're looking for a space to come together.
So that's kind of your target guest. I notice it's a younger guest. It's more hipper, I guess, because I was in the club. Because you do have the Ned Club, right?
Yes, the Ned Club is a private members club, and as a hotel guest, you are considered a resident member. Mm-hmm. So you get to enjoy the members' programming. We have daily music, we have Ned Talks, which is panels, comedy night, magic night, after parties. So we cater to a different group of ages, so we have something for everyone.
Yeah, and so you also have a restaurant and the bar, incredible, and they had a wonderful entertainer the other night. Although on Sunday night it gets pretty quiet, and it was really nice just to be in there. Yeah.
It does get pretty quiet, but right after the Ned's Feast, which is an abundant...
I was going to talk about the Ned Feast. I heard about it. I saw the entrance. They said, "Do you want to go to the Ned Feast?" And I said, not right now, but it sounds wonderful. So it's more like a brunch, right, the whole day?
It is a Sunday brunch that has also live music from 12 to 4:30. And really, it's an abundance of food. And with seafood towers and all kind of dishes. Just to give you an idea, one large section of the restaurant is dedicated only for pastries and desserts. So if you
really now you're getting me. We're upset that I didn't go. Now, but that one you can actually book, right?
Yes.
Outside of the hotel, right?
Absolutely, you can actually book. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And while we're on this topic of food and beverage, because you also have another restaurant, an Italian restaurant too, right?
We do. It's Ceccone's. It's the modern Italian classic with staple dishes such as handmade pastas, wood-fired pizzas, which I think they're one of the best pizza, and then seasonal specialties that are inspired from northern Italy.
So as I said, you can eat in the Ned Club restaurant, which I did last night. I ate in Ceccone's the first night, and then you can go up to the rooftop bar too. And so you really can spend the entire evening here just hanging around the Ned, right?
Exactly, and don't forget Little Ned, which is around the corner on 28th Street. And that's a bar, but yeah, it's very cozy and elegant. I mean, some staple dishes, crowd favorites are steak tartare, caviar, the Ned burger. And of course, a lot of signature cocktails.
I got to come back for that. That's one thing I missed, maybe. But let's talk about the room, your accommodations. And we're in a beautiful suite here, your kind of classic suite. But how many rooms do you have?
We have 167 guest rooms, including 13 suites, and we are in the Broadway suite, which is one of its kind, that has the dining room that you can host up to 6 guests with a living room and a master bedroom. And then we also, my favorite is the Johnston Terrace suite, which is a duplex. It's 1,100 square feet indoors and 700 square foot outdoor space. So for alfresco dining, entertaining your guests, or just simply having your coffee and your newspaper in the morning and enjoying the views of the city.
and actually, a lot of different rooms here. You can see great views of the city. In my room is somewhat smaller, but it's really well organized and a beautiful. Great beds. I got to tell you that.
Thank you.
And everyone seems to have a standing tub, right?
Yes, most of the rooms, they have the clawfoot tub, and then also we carry cowshed products, and it's 8 full-size bottles of bathroom amenities.
Which conditioner should I use and which shampoo? Let's use both. Why not?
Exactly. So if you're staying for more than one night, you get to experience and enjoy different products.
Yeah. So the shower is quite big.
Yes, it's large showers, and then what I love also about it is like when you're coming to the Ned, you don't have to pack a toiletry bag because we have everything, from toothpaste, toothbrush to deodorant to anything that you can think of packing. You don't have, just bring your clothes.
Now, what is anything else about some of the services you offer? I got to tell you, your staff is excellent. The check-in process was great. Anything that was awry, they quickly fixed, and there wasn't much. I said the one thing that was awry is that I couldn't get in the bathroom because I was turning the knob the wrong way, and they came up and did it in 2 seconds, and I'm like, okay, I'm the stupid guest. Because the whole room has everything in it. It's not a separate bathroom or something like that. It's a separate bathroom area with the tub and the shower and a beautiful sink. But everything, as you said, is antique, and it feels like really out of the 1920s, right?
Yeah, we wanted to extend this sense of timeless luxury, but also the comfort. So as you mentioned, the size of the rooms, high ceilings, the beds that are very comfortable. So we get to combine both.
No, it's amazing, and I love the decor. I love everything about it. It's really such a comfortable hotel, and again, the Ned Club, because you're staying here, you can go and really do go to the Ned Club and try the restaurant, try Ceccone's. You can spend 2 nights, 3 nights here, and it's you're not going to be in the same place twice, right?
Be bored. There are so many different destinations to go, so we do encourage our guests to be curious and look and check out every nook and cranny.
Well, I went down to Madison Square Park. I went to Italy. There's for a quick bite, and then came back. But it's been a wonderful stay. Now, anything else you want to tell our travel advisor that's out there about this property? I know you were experienced with a lot of different New York hotels, and I got to tell you, this one is a real winner. I think not the others were great, but this is very different, right?
This feels home to me, I would say personally. But what's unique and outstanding is, we carry the charm of 1920s, is the sense of timeless luxury, but also we're combining with New York sophistication and the vibrancy. And what's unique about our property is also as a hotel guest, you get to experience private members club spaces. So it's a journey, and we want everyone to come and give it a try.
No, and absolutely. And then you have other Neds. You have a Ned. Obviously, the original Ned is in London, which is an old bank building, probably somewhat similar to this, a little bigger, I believe. And then you have Ned Doha, I believe. So you have a few Neds out there that are kind of interesting. So, what's the secret of a stay here? What should travel advisors tell their guests, their clients?
The secret. So just enjoy the journey, I would say. From the moment that you walk in as a hotel guest, to pop in to experience the live music, the programming, go to the rooftop, enjoy the breathtaking views of the city and the Empire State Building, get a cocktail, go downstairs, and go to the dining room, which is our formal dining room with classic dishes, and just take it in. And we're part of a community, so enjoy the community we've created.
Well, the NoMad is a great neighborhood here. You're in a great spot, and I got to tell you, I used to go to the NoMad that was here. It was a nice hotel, and went to the bar a bunch of times, and it was a destination. But you've actually created, I think, a far better destination with the way it is. The hotel is super. The rooms are super, and you got several different F&B outlets and everything else to do this. So congratulations to you for putting this all together. And where can travel advisors go to get more information about the NED, the URL, things like that?
Yes, at our website, www.thened.com/nomad.
Fantastic. So there you go. Again, Karen, I want to thank you. Great to see you again.
Great to see you again.
And good luck with this property. You've done an amazing job with it, and I really do love it. It's really a wonderful boutique property right in the heart of New York.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me. I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.